All right. Okay. So we are recording right now. So today we actually have invited one host to actually share more about the activations overview with all of us. And we also have invited two sharers to actually share their experience with us on the products or even on the businesses itself. So without further ado, let me actually first invite our first sharer for today. He has been with LifeVantage for I think almost more than half a year. Okay, so more than half a year, and a lot of people actually told him that you joined LifeVantage because of the love at first bite. So I will not spill too much on the on his journey itself on LifeVantage. So let me actually welcome Danny Lim to actually share more with us about what is this love at first bite. Danny, welcome. You are mute, Danny.
What?
Yeah.
Hello. Loud and clear? Loud and clear, Ken? Okay, my name is Danny. Today I'm 36 years old, 30 years ago. So that makes me 66. I joined LifeVantage on June, but I actually started the product in May. I think more or less in beginning of May. Like they say, love at first bite, I was bitten by this mosquito that woke me up. I had dengue, and it was very mild because of the protandium that I was taking over the over that period of time. But actually today I wanted to share something else. But since you say about love, I will share a little bit of this. The product helps to actually bring my platelet from 33 to 278 within a very short period of time. So if you do not know what is the actual platelet that is okay for us, it's about 150 to 300. And it went down to 33, was actually a very dangerous state. But I did not feel anything. It was just kind of like a normal fever for a couple of days, loss of appetite. Loss of appetite was the worst thing that happened because I love to eat and was hungry and yet no appetite. That is very bad. Right. But anyway, to cut this long story short, it was really amazing journey when I had this. So I began to search about this company, LifeVantage. In fact, Jamie invited me a pretty long time back. I keep telling her no. I said this product Nerve2 NRF2. I say I don't know what is it. How am I going to sell a product I can't even pronounce, right? And also Protandim. It sounds kind of weird to me. But right now, Nerve2 seems to be the in thing, right? This company, I don't know whether you heard of it, AstraZeneca, is investing 400 million just to create this product. And we have been on this product for 20 years already. Okay, that's one awesome thing. Okay, the other two things I want to share is that I think most of them, besides Hanson, knows that I got this nagging cough for a very long time. And after taking this product for the last few months, it's actually gone. My cough was really that bad that when I do presentation or talk a bit more, drink a bit cold water, it's going to get going, right? So that's another thing. Actually, this product is very amazing. But what is most important is I want to share my customers' testimony. You see, this problem in Singapore is quite common. They call eczema, right? And but it's very, very difficult to get rid of. And I have two customers, one a boy, 11 years old, leg, hands all over, scratching all the time. And within taking actually less than 2 weeks, I checked the phone, that's about 2 weeks. He says the scars all gone, almost gone, and he's not scratching anymore. And he's, he could not eat chicken actually, but now he could eat all those things and even bathe with normal. In the past, the marshal said cannot even bathe with certain kind of soap or something like that. No? It was really that bad. And the other one was a guy that's also my buddy. We used to go drink breakfast and all that together. He says when he comes back from golf, the wife look at his body. He says you got a worm map on your body. That means a lot of spot all over. And he sent me a message today. He said, "Oh, I got something to tell you, something good." I said, "What is it?" He said, "My rashes faded away very noticeably. Maybe next week I post this up first. That's very noticeably." He said, "I wanted to tell you only when I'm very sure about it." And I believe when he shared with me, he was very sure. And then not only that, when I met up with him, he says, "I want to test one more time." So he actually hoped for a hot sun, to play golf. And that time, really, the weather was really hot. So he went on Thursday to play golf. He came back. He said, no, it doesn't flat up. So I mean, as a consultant, and I call myself consultant now, in this particular field, a shadow of all these products, we are very happy when people get results. It's not so much about the money side of it, but of course the money side is important. And just to touch a little bit on this money aspect of it, as a networker for so many years, when I see this comp plan, I was blown away how simple it is. I mean, simple not in the sense that you come in only, you will make money, right? But an effort has to be put. You don't put an effort. You want to collect a few millions, you also got to go to the lottery booth to buy the ticket, right? So same here, we need to go and talk to people, share with people. The more you share, the more results people will get, the more results, and the more you'll be paid, right? So that's all from me. Ivy is waiting to go on already, I know. Thank you. And Ivy, you are next, I think. I'll let the host tell you.
Thank you, Danny. Thank you so much for sharing with us your own journey as well as your friends, your customers' journey with us on LiveVantage. So today is the second person that we actually want to invite to share about this. She also has joined LiveVantage for almost half a year, over half a year as well. Okay, so she and her own family itself actually are, the product of the product, because the whole family is actually consuming LiveVantage and has actually very, very, very good results on it within the first 3 months actually. So without further ado, let me actually invite our next sharer, Ivy. Ivy, over to you. Are you there?
Yes, hello, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yep, loud and clear.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm Ivy, and thanks for letting me share my little story here. I actually been introduced to LiveVantage by Jackson, and he knows that I'm actually looking for something, especially adaptogen. And at that point of time when he approached me, I almost say no, because I was down with COVID. So I was feeling really very bad, very down. So feeling very terrible. So she mentioned 5 ingredients that I'm very familiar with. And with that actually intrigued me. So then after I have a look at that 5 ingredients, I was saying, hey, this is something interesting that I've been also looking for. So since I have been trying so many different types of supplements to help me on COVID, and I'm still feeling so terrible, so why not? So I'm also very grateful for Jamie, who managed to get hold of the products for me on the very same day. So at the very same night, I took the product and go to sleep without even asking whether I should be taking at night or not. Okay, but then the next day, I can feel the difference already. So I feel better. So I continue on, and when I started taking LiveVantage product was actually on my day 4 when I'm feeling very bad. So I continued to take for about 3 days, and by day 7 it's already no more. So it's negative. So I feel good, and I do not have the post-COVID side effects that much. A lot of people was feeling tired. There's a lot of tiredness and out of breath, all those things. I only have some kind of cough for a while, for a few more weeks. Other than that, I'm good. So I've been continuing, and my immune system has been pretty good. Even though people around me has been down with flu, fevers, or whatsoever, even people really around me that's close to me. Until now, I'm still able to maintain, and I didn't get it. So I'm very grateful for the effect, the impact that it have on me, on my immune system. And it also helped with my girl. She actually believed it a lot. So before exam, she would ask from me because she doesn't want to feel, she don't want to fall sick. And the most, for my girl, that the thing that really make her believe in it and want to use it is when during the school holiday camp, she went for kayaking. So the day before, actually I let her take NERV2 already. Then on the day, apply sunscreen, sunblock, all those things, went for her kayaking, came back, it's still red. There's kind of very red thing that it looks like sunburn, especially at the neck area. So very quickly, I apply the anti-aging cream that's infused with NRF2, NRF2 at night, and took one more NRF2 before she sleep. So the next day when she wake up, the redness reduced tremendously, and she doesn't feel pain. She only felt those itchiness, the kind of recovery after sunburn kind of feeling. So she's actually recovering from a sunburn. So she doesn't have peelings, the pain, nothing. So she managed to, by applying the cream, so she managed to managed to stop the sun, the UV ray to penetrate further into the skin to describe further, so she doesn't get the sunburn effect. So it's really good. So and she's really have prevention also. And for immune system, I feel the whole set is really for immune system. So, and festive festive season is coming, so good for us to build up our immune. Be healthy during festival. Don't fall sick. So, yeah. That's all for my sharing today. Thank you.
Thank you, Ivy. Yes. So just now, Ivy actually shared about the daughters that sunburn. So she's actually using this True Science. If you can see it, it's True Science anti-aging cream. So this cream itself, actually, I also have testimonials for this, which I actually did facial. So for my skin itself, it's actually very sensitive. So whenever I actually did facial itself, right, my skin will actually have a lot of the red patches after the facial. So I immediately actually applied this anti-aging cream. It's actually subside within 2 hours of all the redness, which is very good because normal time when I actually did facial, my redness on the face itself, right, will only subside on the next morning itself. Yeah, so it's very, very bad. So this anti-aging cream is actually a must try. Wait, I cannot eat. Yeah, so it's a must try. If you actually get your hands on it, please try. It actually helps in terms of whether you are ladies or you are gentlemen and stuff. This is very good. We even have an article report on using anti-aging cream when you are actually shaving. Yeah, it's very, very good on this. Okay, so if you want to find out more, you can actually pin me. I can send the article over to you. So yes, so thank you, Ivy. So today itself, right, the main host itself that want to actually share with all of us about is on the wellness activations by LifeVantage. So how does wellness activation really works for us itself? So let me actually invite Rose Sunny to actually share more with all of us itself. Rose.
Hey, hi everyone. Thank you, Jamie. So before I start, let me share my screen. Okay, give me a second. I think it should be loading now.
Yes, we can see your screen. So Rose itself, I'll let her introduce herself because her journey is, she has really a wide range of, experience, whether it's on fitness or whether it's on health itself or even on software. So Rose, you can share more about yourself to all of us first before you actually touch base on the wellness activations by LifeVantage.
Sure. Thanks, Jamie. Thanks, Danny and Ivy, for those amazing testimonials. So hi, guys. Good evening. I'm Rose, and I'm your host for this evening for the Flip the Switch overview presentation. And thank you for joining us online today. If you're watching this live, type an L into the comments. And if you're watching this on replay, I understand this is going on our Facebook group. Okay, so comment R in the comments below, okay? So what are we going to talk about this evening? You are invited to take a look at LifeVantage and the products that is behind this business and take a quick look at the business opportunity as well. So over the next 30 to 40 minutes or so, I'm going to take you through on why LifeVantage and why you'll certainly want to be taking these products. Because if it excites me, it might excite you too. And before I dive in that information, Very briefly, let me introduce myself. I'm a software consultant and I used to run marathons. And I do ultra walks before with the longest distance of 150 kilometers over 40 hours. So fun fact about me. Right. So being passionate about health and reverse aging, since I do put my body through a lot of stress, I was introduced by to LifeVantage by Danny 7 months ago, and I have not looked back since. And why have I not looked back? So we're gonna talk about that tonight. All right, so let's begin. So before I start, a short disclaimer that the products that we're gonna share with you tonight does not intend to cure, treat, prevent, or mitigate any disease. And let's level up our life. Before I take you further, you might be thinking, hey, Rose, is this another supplement sharing? Please lah. But let's take a look at the logic here. Why do we have TCM, Ayurveda, or alternative medicine? Right? Because we believe in self-healing or allowing our body to heal itself. We all know that as we grow older, our cells get weaker. And even if we take the same supplements over and over again, will our cells absorb them as, since they are getting weaker now? And why are our cells getting weaker faster now more than ever? So we are going to take a look at that tonight. So before I start, I'm going to share with you a very short video on ABC News.
You want to get an edge on turning back the clock with just a few pills? Who doesn't? Some scientists are wondering if a new pill I took might offer a very long life. It all centers around this small yellow pill, and for me, it begins with a blood test. They want to check my levels of something called TBARS, which is a rough indicator of a person's actual age. TBARS can identify a condition known as oxidative stress, a kind of measure of the wear and tear on our bodies. Oxidative stress, like the rusting of an engine, is not a good thing.
Bad for the body.
Leading to disease.
Leading to disease and leading to malfunction, and importantly, leading to what we call aging. It is a slow progression of increasing oxidative stress. That's the main characteristic biochemically of the aging process.
The problem of aging begins with the very food we eat to give us energy. As our cells burn that food, they also release toxic chemicals. Those chemicals, you may know them as free radicals, react with all the components of our cells, literally bombarding them millions of times per second, damaging all our cells. The result? Oxidative stress, and we all have it. The body fights back with a system of defenses. It makes two antioxidant enzymes, catalase and SOD, whose job is to gobble up the free radicals before they can harm our cells.
So you can see the age-related.
Normally, oxidative stress, measured by those TBARS, increases with age. But in Dr. McCord's tests, taking just one pill of Protandim a day reversed that trend for everyone at every age, even for an 80-year-old.
They all are reduced to the level of oxidative stress that one would expect, frankly, in a newborn or a very young child.
High oxidative stress is associated with more than aging. It's been linked to hundreds of illnesses.
It's at the very center of many diseases: liver disease, diabetes, emphysema, asthma. I've studied all of these: strokes, heart attacks.
Even mental disease.
Yes.
Depression?
Alzheimer's disease, depression.
But what about my progress? After nearly 2 weeks now, it's time to get my results. Dr. McCord calculates the numbers. The result? My level of oxidative stress has declined dramatically.
45%, that's excellent.
Just look at where I fall on the graph, before and after.
Which, if extrapolated back, is the level you would see in a newborn baby.
Would you suggest I keep taking this supplement?
I would.
We do know that oxidative stress is part of those disease processes. I don't want to wait until I'm 80 years old and find out that I should have taken it.
The company that makes Protandim says its tests show the pill, made from ingredients used for centuries, is absolutely safe. But because it's being sold as a nutritional supplement and not a drug, Protandim does not need FDA approval for safety.
Oops, sorry.
safety. For more, go to our website at abcnews.com.
Okay, so that was a very short introduction on the Protandem and where did this all started. So there's this Dr. Joe McCord. He asked the golden question: why do we age? Right? So he went into research, deep research for 40 years, and he found out about free radical biology, oxidative stress, and NRF2 activation. So when he found out about all this, he developed the solution, which is our little yellow activator. And this was launched in the market in 2003 into the shelves. But with the ABC news that you saw just now, it went into a flurry of media attention and everybody wants to know more about it. And that's what we are sharing today. Okay, so the moment we move from retail to direct sales in 2009, it has now being publicly traded on the NASDAQ under the code LFVN. You can find out more about it. And we have grew into a multinational publicly traded company within 5 years, now ranked 42 in 2002 DSN Global 100 listing in the world based on 2021 revenue, which addresses the two largest categories of direct selling globally, which is the wellness and cosmetics and personal care. So what's the problem, Rose? Okay, so remember I mentioned just now earlier, before we start, I said about our cells getting weaker, faster by the minute. So what caused these? So we all know this word, it's called stress. Right? We heard of work stress, mental stress. So let me introduce you to another word that is actually causing us to age faster: oxidative stress. I'm sure you have heard this word before in your science class, right? Where, you know, when you expose an apple into the air, it becomes brown. So oxidation occurs. But this is happening to ourselves as well through the food that we eat, the water that we drink, basically everything. Even too little or too much exercise, the environmental toxins, the Wi-Fi that we are exposed to, and even medications contribute to this oxidative stress that actually harms us. Okay, so what happens if we do not control the exposure that we have to these oxidative stress? If you look here in the chart, it affects everything from our head to our toe, because it affects our cells, which makes up our organs, our internal organs, and which makes up our body. So you can see here, when our cells are damaged by this oxidative stress, all these diseases came about. Things like diabetes, chronic fatigue, things, you know, what was mentioned in the video. And these are, you can, no, don't take my word for it. Again, you can actually go to this pubmed.gov, where there are studies on these free radical and oxidative stress. So at the forefront of nutrigenomics, LiveVantage, there's these 3 reasons why we age. So this is discovered, which is the oxidative stress, which I've introduced to you just now. Okay, the mitochondrial theory and your citrine health that you need to manage. Okay, so these are what we basically, all this aging, we want to know how to keep our body healthier longer. Okay, so this is a very interesting fact that I discovered. Again, by Dr. Joe McCord, the gentleman who developed Protandem. We all know that 100 years ago, we discovered the first level of nutrition, which is we need to eat all groups of food. Okay, and if we are missing a group of food, we'll get certain diseases. An example, if you stop eating, you know, oranges or fruits, you get scurvy, right? So there's a lacking of a certain food group. And 30 to 50 years ago, we discovered the second level of nutrition, which is supplementation that we are all familiar with. So depending on what our body is deficient in, we supplement it. So now there is a third level of nutrition that discovered, which is what LifeVantage is all about. We are not talking about supplementing anymore, something that we are lacking. We are talking about activating our genes, activating our body to heal itself, to allow our body own natural system using the natural ingredients so that our body can get to work. Okay, so the solution to the problem developed in the lab with natural ingredients, Protandim NRF2. So you might be wondering, Rose, is this an antioxidant? Well, it's not. But what it does is that it creates a pathway to every cell of your body to something called the NRF2, which stimulates the production of your own body's natural defense mechanism. So it activates back your body to fight this antioxidant, right? So before, when you are a child, these NRF2 are produced in abundance. But as we get older, it becomes lesser and lesser. So the scientists have discovered the SOD, which we saw in the video just now, where it can neutralize 1 million free radicals all day, every day, up to 14 days. Okay, things like catalase, where your body produces it. So catalase, we can't get this from a supplement. Your body has to be activated to produce it. And glutathione, this is something that you can get from a supplement, but there's a school of thought that says if you keep supplementing your body with glutathione, you inhibit your body from producing it. And when you stop your body from producing it, it stops producing. So we don't want to get to that stage, right? So you might be thinking, who should be taking this product? I would say everyone, because everybody is exposed to oxidative stress. And we all want to be healthy for as long as possible, right? So we have heard testimonials just now on the great benefits of Protandim. And one of the great benefits that I want to highlight is that it lowers down your inflammation. And when it lowers down the inflammation, it allows your body to heal itself. Okay, and great benefits like you have lesser brain fog. This is my own personal experience. You have lesser brain fog and brain fatigue. Okay, and if you commit up to 46 months on the product to allow your body to heal itself with these natural products, such as turmeric, milk thistle, green tea extract, bacopa extract, and ashwagandha, a combination of all these ingredients together allows your body to activate itself. So you might be thinking, but Rose, I'm already consuming healthy products. How does this help? Okay, so studies have shown that dietary antioxidants is different in the sense that each molecule can only counter one radical molecule. But right now, your body is exposed to trillions of free radicals and, and tons. Basically, we saw just now the problem where it's everywhere. But when you allow your body own antioxidants to be activated, we saw just now the SOD, right? That SOD has the ability to neutralize 1 million free radicals per second, 24 hours a day in every cell of your body for the life cycle of the enzyme. So your body is amazing when you allow your body to activate itself, right? And through the Protandim NRF2 shows studies that regardless of your age, we saw in the video just now, regardless of your age, if you take the Protandim, your body is protected from all this oxidative stress. And it shows an average of 40% in 30 days. And so far, no antioxidant supplement has come close to the Protandim's power. So again, don't take my word for it. These universities have come forward to find out the power of the Protandim. They have tested it, tried it, and confirmed through all these articles that you can actually find on PubMed.gov, this library of medicine here, where they are independently researched over 30 peer-reviewed journal publications can be found there. Okay, so you want to take a look at it. It has also been featured under major media, okay, like we saw just now, the ABC News, and not only that, other media as well. And we have been patented up to 7 times. And patent is very difficult to get, but it also means that the product is unique and it is only available through LiveVantage. A very bold statement by Washington State University, not by Rosaini, by Washington State University, that NRF2 activation is potentially the most extraordinary therapeutic and preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine. Okay, so this is an amazing discovery. So not only that, we also found out 2 other theories of aging, right? Remember, the mitochondrial and the Sichuan health. So how can we maintain this health of mitochondrial and Sichuan? The first one is NRF1 synergizer. Okay, and the number 2 reason why we age and get diseases is the mitochondria dysfunction. Okay, focusing on cellular health. Actually, your body produces 95% of your energy from here. Okay, the power of the cell. Here, sorry, wrong screen. Here, power of the cell. Right? But we all know that as we get older, the cells get less effective. And again, exposure to oxidative stress doesn't help. So what NRF1 does is it opens up the pathway to increase ATP, which feeds and rebuilds your mitochondrial cells. Okay, and when it works in tandem with Protandim NRF2, your body gets better brain health, heart health, and blood production. So in simple terms, like you mentioned in the video just now, NRF2 removes the rust in your body and NRF1 supercharge it. NAD, okay, in simple terms, communication between each cells. We want them to be healthy. When you keep the communication between your cells healthy, what results is that you have better mental focus, you have better concentration, you are in a better mood and motivation, and it boosts mental and physical energy. So that's the amazing benefits of NAD Synergizer. So you might be wondering, Rose, can I just take one product? Well, I would say depends, because let me give you an example of a daily activity that boosts each other's benefit. For example, taking facial products or doing your facial care. You'll be doing your cleanser, right? Because cleansing does a different purpose. You're doing your toner and then moisturizer and your sunblock. So can you take these products individually? No, right? Because each product have its own purpose. And when taken together, you get your complete facial care. And same goes with Protandim. We have the Protandim Tri-Synergizer. So when you take NRF2, NRF1, and NAD together, the 3 of them synergize and boost each other effectiveness by a lot. All right, so you can see from the graph here. So you want to take them together and get maximum results from the Protandim. So coming to the facial care, like I said just now, the concept of it, we also have the True Science Beauty System, which is infused with the NRF2. Okay, and the beautiful part about the True Science Beauty System is that you won't get any toxins or harmful chemicals inside. And again, by an independent organization, app which you can download called Think Dirty. Okay, but it's clean. All right, you can actually see the amount of toxins and chemicals inside your beauty products. And our beauty system has a ranking of 1 right now, which means you will get a clean formula, paraben free. You can see all the all the things that is not in the beauty system here. And we have even done an 8-week clinical studies where the participants saw amazing results from the 8-week study. So such as they said that their skin felt clean, it feels more refreshed, the fine lines and wrinkles are less noticeable, and a lot more. It appears brighter. I get this from my friends as well. They say, hey, you look glowing. Why? Right? So I've been doing the True Science Beauty System. But let's not stop there. There are other products as well to support your health, right? With the immune health, which supports your 3 pillars of immune system. We have the gut health, which keeps your digestive system healthy, because we all know if your digestive system is healthy, you keep your body healthy as well. And this is my favorite. Actually, all of them is my favorite, but the eye health is also my favorite because, being an IT consultant, I'm looking at the computer screen all the time. And now we are all, I wouldn't say only myself, I would say everybody now, we are exposed to gadgets and our eyes go through what we call the eye fatigue, especially when now children, they go through Zoom and online sessions and online trainings, right? But with the eye health, you will realize that, your eyes get better. And the most amazing difference I felt was driving at night. The lights doesn't hurt me anymore. Okay, so you want to give these products a try. Okay, so that was the products part. Other than supplementing your health, we also want to supplement your income. Okay, so you want to take this very fast, quick look at what we can share with you today. So just a quick disclaimer that when you put in your work, the efforts and results will come. We all heard about this gig economy, right? If you look at all these platforms, we all know that we can actually make a little bit of side income from these platforms. So this is very popular now, especially since, COVID times where everybody's going online, right? So let me introduce you to this industry from this short video.
Have you noticed it yet? The world is changing. Maybe you've already been impacted, or maybe you haven't yet, but the economy is shifting. Company loyalty isn't what it used to be, and technology is driving change in what we do, how we shop, and how we think. Welcome to the gig economy, where everyone is choosing a side gig for extra income or to replace their primary income.
Have you ever driven by a luxurious home and think, I wonder what they do? What do they know that I don't?
Well, the answer is that they saw something before others did and acted on that information. And now it's your turn. We have time-sensitive information that can give you an edge and create generational wealth for you and your family. You can do this by taking advantage of a breakthrough healthcare technology that's not widely known yet. You see, we've partnered with a publicly traded company that has cracked the aging code and is pioneering a whole new field in healthcare called nutrigenomics. And now, news agencies, university researchers, and healthcare organizations around the globe are taking notice. Researchers at major universities have evaluated our technology and concluded that this may be the most important preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine. Also, a 10-year government-funded study found that our breakthrough product was the only product they tested that increased lifespan and delayed disease. Dozens of independent university studies on this product have validated huge benefits, and these studies have been published in scientific and medical journals.
These results attract attention, and the company who has patented this technology has created a whole suite of products that are proven to work, and people really want to take benefit.
All we need now is people like you to help introduce this new technology to the world, and the company will compensate you directly. If you ever wanted to own your own business or just earned an extra source of income in your spare time, our program allows you to get paid commissions and royalties by educating others and marketing this technology and these science-based products. The key here is royalty income, not that type of royalty, this type of royalty. It allows you to get paid over and over again for the work you did in the past, and that is what can give you time freedom in addition to financial freedom. The company also has a revenue sharing program as well as other incentives and perks that makes this business fun to do. The system is simple and e-commerce driven, and anyone who wants to make a change in their life can learn it. You can even run your business from your phone. Does this get you excited? If so, welcome to LifeVantage, a publicly traded company on NASDAQ. The people at LifeVantage will help you get started and train you on a proven system that fits your lifestyle so that you can build the generational wealth you and your family deserve. The timing of this opportunity can't be any better, so you'll want to get set up with an account today and start sharing the information and earn your first check. Now you know something that others don't, but the key is acting on the information you just learned. Let us take you to the next step.
Okay, so that was the gig economy, right? So we are looking at the perfect melt whereby you can actually share about the product through the laptop. Okay, social sharing, you don't have to have any physical location, assets, or inventory because everything is online. And you can earn, as the video says, leverage income through your network of customers and distributors, and over again. Sold by over 50,000 distributors. I think it's a lot, way more now. Over 22 countries other than China, which is sharing via the e-commerce model. So we're not looking just at the local market. And getting started is so easy. So, get to the person who bring you to this presentation and they will show you how easy it is to get started on these products. And you can earn multiple ways through this business, unlike active income. Okay, active income is what we go for our job, which is good. We go and work, but it's only for one-time effort. You get paid once, but over here, you can pay in multiple ways. And you can even get paid weekly through Smart Start bonus and launch bonuses, or it's an N. You can get paid monthly through uni-level commissions, generational matching bonus, and elite pools. If you are hearing this for the first time, don't worry about it. Okay, approach the person who brought you to this presentation and they'll be very happy to share with you more. And this is the great first step that we want to do, where we want to get our products paid for or free. Okay, just by sharing the benefits that you experience as well through the Tri-Synergizer. And just from 5 people that you share with, your product is almost free, as you can see here. And if you want to look deeper, there's a Smart Start bonus that will allow you to earn even more at the very beginning. Okay, these are some of the various ways that you can earn from the leverage income to the uni-level commission, the generational matching bonus. And, sometimes you work for a company 10 years, 20 years, you don't even know whether the company will share their profits with you or not. But over here, they will. If you put in the effort enough, they will actually share with you their profits. Isn't that amazing? And how far can you take this? It's all up to you. How much can $500 extra do for you every month, right? That will be additional income for you. And you might be wondering, can I do this? We have world-class training by a world-class leader that will help you, push you, motivate you, and help you to achieve the goals that you're looking for. Okay, be it in health or financial, it's all up to you. And so with that said, thank you. If you have any questions, please go back to the person who invited you to this talk so they can answer your burning questions and share with you more testimonials. So my wish for you is to feel better so you can do more once you have flipped the switch. And thank you for listening all the way to the end. And thank you once again. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay safe and take care. So back to you, Jamie.
Thank you, Rose. Thank you so much for sharing so detailed with all of us, not just on the wellness innovations of LifeVantage that LifeVantage has offered, but also on the opportunity that LifeVantage offers to all of us. So, LifeVantage product activate our body and empower it to work better so we can look and feel healthy as well. So, let's, reach out to the person who actually invited you to LifeVantage or even to this call itself. If you are replaying this calls, these videos itself, drop back to the person who actually invite you to the group. They will actually let you know more about it, and let's all live activated. Okay, so here in LifeVantage Singapore, we would like to actually wish every one of you an advanced Chinese New Year, and may the Huat be all with all of us. Thank you so much, and good night.
Good night, everybody.